What's the motherfucking deal, baby? It's about to go down. We recorded the very first episode of the podcast. I'm in between calling this whole the Hood Bob Ross, Syrup Thoughts or Syrup Talk. So, shit, we just making this up as we go. Move this over a little bit, and yeah. Oh man, Tay, I forgot to send you a motherfucking request. Dawg, I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning watching Red Dead Redemption walkthroughs and shit. And I ain't get my ass up. I knew I was gonna get up late, so I was like, alright enough, I'm gonna get up late. The stream gonna be late, so fuck it. But yeah, man, we are recording this motherfucking audio for this podcast. I put up a question sticker or whatever in the not the comments, what's that bitch called? In the Instagram stories to figure out like what the fuck we're gonna call this shit. So yeah, for real, I'm recording this shit. I said fuck it. I said, man, I'm just gonna start recording this shit. I'm just gonna upload them, put them on YouTube and on fucking SoundCloud and just see where the shit go. I'm gonna see if I can save this fucking audio on this bum ass phone. But if not, like I said, we ain't tripping. It ain't like I'm never gonna, not stream again. But yeah, so that's what the fuck we doing. I had to make sure that the microphone was set up right, as far as like wasn't picking up too many outside noises and shit. I want to make sure that like it could hear me, and I could keep this whole at a distance to where like I could talk, it can pick up my voice, even pick up some of the music that's playing in the background. Oh, let me say this real quick for people who watching. If you are listening to this shit on YouTube or SoundCloud, I am recording myself on Instagram drawing, and I just wanted to record the audio. Cause I felt like sometimes I be saying some real shit, and so I wanted to have that on record and share it with the motherfucking world. Cause right now I'm only sharing this shit with the Syrup tribe. I feel like the world could benefit from this country shit that the player we talking about, while he drawing all kinds of shit. So we finishing up inking this Kung Fu monkey, and we just gonna get that shit right. I woke up happy as fuck. Like I woke up really what's what I'm looking for? Hopeful. Like I don't feel constricted. You know what I'm saying? Like what am I getting at? It's like I figured out my personal trick or revelation with like the whole Instagram shit, as far as like you can use Instagram for business, but it's like what I figured out in my own personal shit, like shit gets dangerous when you start strictly depending on Instagram to feed you, right? To like bring in commissions and all that shit. You playing a super fucking dangerous game that way. And I realized I was playing that weird ass game. So I said, man, we ain't doing that shit no more. Oh man, the gang's all here. Motherfucking KJ, Tay, and Salt. And I ain't gonna skip you either, Cupid. Welcome to me talking my shit, the Hood Bob Ross, the Syrup Talk. So let me make sure this pen is still set up the way it was last night. Oh shit, I got to record the screen as well. So let me record the screen, then we're gonna get started. Yes indeed, bitch. Can y'all hear and see everything okay before I really get started? I probably should have cut on. I'm gonna let this same playlist ride from last night. Oh shit. Hopefully, motherfucking. Oh, I'm putting it on repeat. I'm feeling that energy. I'm feeling that energy from that vibration. Alright, so let me start recording this screen. Alright, that's recording. Boom. Now we can go on. This is gonna be like one of the longest fucking YouTube videos I have ever made in my life. Well, one of the longest. And I'm also thinking about doing tutorials and shit, but like I don't want to do them hoes. And ain't well, people gonna watch them shit. They gonna watch that shit. Yeah, they gonna watch that shit. I mean, I ended up watching one of my homeboys tutorials last night, and he taught me some shit about Illustrator I didn't fucking know existed. So yeah, like I said, man, I woke up happy as fuck. I'm really moving back in a place where like Instagram, social media in general, it's just supposed to be fun, and like social media should mainly be used to just promote yourself. Like that's just really like use the fuck out of this shit to promote yourself. Just use it to promote yourself and promote, you know what I'm saying, positivity, you having fun, even showing the bad shit in your life if you feel comfortable sharing that. Cause it's like, I know me, you know, it's most of these $10, $20, $50 motherfuckers on Instagram that about have a stroke when you want to charge them that damn much for a picture. So I was like, in order for me to get out this small pool of fish, let me really start doing this freelance shit on a whole nother level. Start emailing bigger clients and going from there, because like, you know, the goal is like, man, I want to deal with multi-million-dollar clients. I want to deal with clients that got motherfucking you know, like 30,000 to blow just on a logo. And then like on top of it, as I up my skills, I can charge these niggas for the strategy, you know what I'm saying, the market. I'm not super interested in the marketing, but I'm finna take some Skillshare classes on that bitch and see where it goes from there. Because you know, it's so much more to logo design than just fucking drawing a pretty picture or like just crafting a pretty mark. Like, you gotta know how to, like, how can that shit help solve these people's problems. That's why, like, when you're dealing with professional clients, or even like, you know, some people that's like, they got this dream, they need a mark, you know, they got an idea of how they want shit to go, and like, you know, so they coming to you as the expert, not just some, you know what I'm saying. Well, sometimes, you know, they come to you like you just some random nigga that they love to your drawings and shit, but it's like, you know, bitch, this shit go way deeper than that. Like, you know, for me to toot my own horn, cause you know what I'm saying, I'm still struggling with this whole humility shit, cause it's like I read too much, so I ain't gonna let nobody hold me. Yeah, where it's like, I want to help people grow their goddamn business. I want to make you, you know what I'm saying, you might be in your mama house, but this one goddamn logo, you know, the business cards, t-shirts, you know, and shit, whatever I designed for you, make it look like you've been in business 100 fucking years, and you've only been going strong for maybe about 2 or 3. And I feel like, nigga, you know, so the little deposit that they may give you, or, you know, the money that may seem a lot to them, which, you know, everybody's perspective on the amount of money that they're paying for a service is strongly tied to their perspective. But like, you know, so this investment that you're making in yourself, that shit could change the game for you. And that's also where how like you can weed out the motherfuckers just trying to impress, you know, they mama, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody that they know. And for someone who's like, man, I want this shit to be a 6-figure business. Hell, nigga, I would like to make above goddamn $20,000, $30,000 a year. Like, I want a lot more in my fucking life than you just, you know what I'm saying, these pieces of change. Another thing I was learning, you know what I'm saying, that came to my mind today, I'm gonna change this beat. Another thing that came to my mind today was like this whole Instagram shit. Damn, I forgot the whole thought just that quick. Oh well, it'll come back to me. Oh, you done came back in this motherfucker one more again for the 99 and the 2000. Y'all some real niggas, bro. Y'all could be doing anything else on a Saturday. Y'all say, you know what? I'm finna go hear this fat nigga talk this shit and draw this kung fu monkey. And I want to learn something. Learn something, laugh, think about your own life, improve your own black ass, white ass, gay ass, transsexual ass life, whatever you choose to do with your free time. Is none of my black ass business. But y'all came to spend your energy with me while we talk till the phone die. Cause my phone is basura. Till I'm able to go buy me 3 iPhone 10s. And then we gonna go from there. I'm trying to remember what the fuck else I learned today, man. I should have wrote these bitches down. Oh, but yeah, for sure, use Instagram just as a marketing tool, bro. Don't worry about trying to make any money off this motherfucker. And you know, this is what just came to my mind. So like, I have been seeing, to me it was threatening messages, but it was just reality that like, you want to grow a real fucking business outside of Instagram. Cause you know what I'm saying, at any point in time, cause I'm like, Snapchat is on this fucking deathbed. You know, let me read what Salt said real quick. Okay, I'm gonna get to that, Salt. Let me read this out loud for this motherfucking podcast. So Salt asked, how can you expand yourself social media wise without being overwhelmed? And tell you, I got a whole ass Note 5. I'm like 10 phones behind, but a nigga was so happy to get the Note 5 back in the gap. I was like, nigga, I'm winning. But how can you expand yourself social media wise? Fuck, man. Do you know what? Dog, Johnny Ray asked me that question yesterday, and I really didn't know how to answer it. Like, man, you have to find your own natural rhythm with this social media shit. Like, you just have, it has to be fun. Like posting wise, it's got to become almost as routine as breathing. I don't even know if I'm even really answering your goddamn. Oh my God, it's Desiree! Hey, Desiree! Yeah, man, it's like, and also take a break from this shit. Like, you know, it's almost time for me to take my break. I take my break, what, Monday and Tuesday? You know what I'm saying? I say pay for promotion through like the whole Instagram thing, cause like that'll put more eyes on what you're doing. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Just keep having fun with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like if you try to be a super serious fucking businessman all the time, you're gonna burn out. I'm telling you. Like, we getting paid to party, we getting paid to play, we getting paid to fuck off and create shit. Cause you know what I'm saying? The reality is, man, creative people in general, but creative people in particular, we have this thing called the artist child, the inner child, or like, you know, so our inner artist. And like, you got to treat yourself like a baby. You have to treat yourself like a fucking child. And like, a child don't understand bills, taxation, all the other extra fuck shit. A child like, yo, nigga, I'm hungry, or like, yo, I want to draw, I want to paint. But as long as like you're aware of how this business shit go to a certain extent, nigga, it's a wrap. Yo, I just thought about something. I'm gonna put the audio along with the motherfucking with me drawing this thing. Bet. That's how I'm gonna do this shit. Oh, nigga, it's a wrap. It's a goddamn wrap. Y'all are witnessing ghetto black burn ass history. Yo. And then connect with people, man. You know, this is mainly like a connection thing. But then going back to like trying to build a real fucking business, like I'm setting up like MailChimp. MailChimp is free, so that's like a online marketing service. But like, you don't want anybody to just join the marketing service and like they don't fucking want to be there. Like, it has to be something for them. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna show y'all an example to pay attention to this trend. So like lately, what all people are doing is like, in order for them to get your email, they'll have like an opt-in offer. An opt-in offer is something like, if you give me your email address, I'll give you this ebook. If you give me your email address, I'll give you, you know, it's an X% off on your purchase on this website. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to have a bomb ass opt-in offer. Like right now, what I'm coming up with is like, I want to give either free shipping or 20% off on a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole order on the syrup shop. You know what I'm saying? And by me giving them that option, you know, I'm giving that in exchange for, you know what I'm saying, joining my journey. Cause you got to give a fuck about the people. Yeah, MailChimp. MailChimp is like one of a lot of these different services you can use to market yourself. Cause I'm telling you, at any point in time, Mark Zuckerberg, whoever is running any of these social media websites, they can easily go bankrupt or just say fuck that shit and pour their money and their resources into other things. Cause at the end of the day, bro, it's about business. It's about your bottom line. This is about your profit. These people are not giving a fuck about it. Katie, you ain't gotta apologize. You gotta handle your business. You got 8 kids. So at the end of the day, it's all about the profit. And like, they know this shit is profitable because like, it's over 1 billion fucking eyeballs on Instagram alone. And see, it was smart for Mark Zuckerberg ass to buy Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You know, Mark Zuckerberg almost owned Twitter. Mark Zuckerberg owned Facebook. So that was a hella power play and a hella power move. Cause then like, all the information and the data from both of these websites combined, nigga, it's a wrap. And then right now, you know what I'm saying, the currency, it ain't money. You know, so I've been talking that shit about money for a while. It ain't money. The major fucking currency right now is attention. Whoever has the most fucking eyeballs wins to a certain extent. Okay, you know, as we was talking, oh shit, I fucked up. As we was talking last night, you know, having a million fucking followers don't mean shit if you can eat off, if not even a strong 1%, I want to say 1% of a million is 100,000. I could be wrong. But like, if you ain't got at least 100,000 people buying shit from you, you still gonna have to work a whole ass job. You still gonna have to work. You still gonna have to work a place. You can, if you ain't figuring out how to monetize that shit and serve that community of people that's following you, or if you can't monetize off of your presence on the internet, you need to be coming up with some kind of merchandise, a fucking book, a class, a workshop, whatever. Also, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna have y'all pay attention to another trend. Everything is moving to a subscription-based service. I'm gonna repeat that shit. Everything is moving to a subscription-based service, because if you can't get, like, case I got this fucking, I got like a bunch of business shit like right here in front of my desk. It's like one of these things. It's like the power of 1,000, right? So, you know what I'm saying? A few ways of how to make six figures. It's like you can set a $100 webinar to 1,000 people. You can sell $50 trainings to 1,000 people. You can sell four $25 workshops. Or, like, you know what I'm saying, you can charge 1,000 people $8.33 a month for 12 months, and that's how you make over 100 grand in a year. Yeah, KJ, look, them headphones I was gonna see. How about these whole ass headphones? They have one side that went out, so I said, damn, I gotta get KJ another pair of headphones. So yeah, as soon as we get another graphic design plantation to go to, or if I land one of these motherfucking bigger paying clients here soon, I'm in the mood for both. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ship you these motherfucking headphones. I ain't gonna ship you the bullshit ones, but I'm gonna ship you the good ones. But yeah, everything, a lot of shit is moving to a subscription based service, because it's like me paying $8 or X amount. Like, how much a Netflix subscription costs? If y'all have it, y'all let me know. Like, I'm gonna use that as an example. Kind of like when I had Netflix, it was like right up under $8, but them hoes done went up now. I mean, they winning, they should, you know. Netflix is like, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot they got all them options. They'll send you a motherfucking DVD and all that other kind of shit. So let's just say, like, they charge you $8 a month. Charging you $8 a month is not as intimidating as saying, let me goddamn bust out my calculator, because I don't feel like using my brain for real. Charging you $8 a month is better than me saying, hey, you can get a whole year for $100 basically. Because it's all about this technique I used on my homegirl recently, giggity, for business, called anchoring. So the point of anchoring is like case in point, like these logos. So like with her, like, you know, you talk to the client, you talk to your people or whoever you're dealing with, and, like, you know, so you figuring out what they care about, what they want their logo, you know what I'm saying, what's the purpose of the business, you know, are they even dead ass serious, are they even qualified to talk to you, you know, that's a whole nother goddamn conversation, you know what I'm saying, is the motherfucker pockets even right to even talk to you about wanting to do some shit, or are they just like wanting somebody to echo the bullshit that they ain't gonna never goddamn put in no motherfucking footwork on. But like with her, she's dead serious, you know, so she's a military veteran. I've known her since middle school, and so she came in with the flattery. So I tried not to, you know, say be an asshole, like, oh, here come this bitch. Damn, she might listen to this podcast, but yo, I hope she goddamn just feel my pain, because like, I just been dealing with kind of fuck shit with people. You know, nigga be like, I want 5 logos, bitch. Why? What the fuck you need 5 logos for, ho? So, she's like, you know, Trey, I've loved, you know, they call me Trey back home. So she's like, yeah, you know, I've loved your artwork since we was in middle school and yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, oh, you trying to butter me up? That ain't gonna work, ho. Where's the motherfucking cash? Where's the check? So, you know, I'm listening to her, because, you know, so she's a military veteran. She's a single mother. She's also a beautician. She cuts hair and does hair and all that kind of stuff. So she out here grinding her black ass off. And so as I'm listening to her, I'm figuring out what she cared about. So then, like, you know, so as I'm talking to her, I'm listening to her, I eventually got to talking about money, because the thing is, you want to go and talk about that money up front. Like, fuck all the bullshit, the flattery. Hey, motherfucker, what is you trying to spend on your vision? How much do you believe in this shit? So as soon as we got talking about budget, she didn't back down. She's like, well, you know, Trower, I never used these services before. And what I really loved about that whole conversation, I said, like, me dealing with commissions and client has not been, I have not had an asshole experience. Everybody I fuck with has been real cool. So, and then the fact that she even looked at me legitly as a fucking business, because niggas be watching me, bro. I've been in Texas 3 years. Motherfuckers see I done went through 2 natural disasters, and I ain't gave up yet. So that's just what the fuck it is. So as I'm listening to her, you know, so I asked her what her budget is. So if I was just like, well, bitch, in order for you to get a motherfucking logo, it's gonna be $400. I've dropped that anchor on her. And so, like, no matter what else I'm gonna say to you, you're gonna be focused on, like, damn, $400. I wasn't really trying to spend that much, or yada yada. But like in this case, in point, you know what I'm saying, she hit me with her anchor first, which, like, you know what I'm saying, the most she was trying to spend was $125. So when she hit me with that, I thought about it, and I was like, number one, you know, so I fuck with you, so you know, so I work with anybody's budget. But if, like, you know, so when it comes to, like, logo and branding, I, you know what I'm saying, my mind goes into like a whole total different mind frame with that shit. It's like, so I'm listening to it, and while she dropped that anchor on me of $125, you have to immediately, you know what I'm saying, say, all right, fuck your anchor, and drop another anchor. So my other goddamn anchor was like, okay, look, I hit it with like another technique called price bracketing. So you want to hit your high anchor first. So my highest anchor for a logo starting off is $400. But I gave her a range between $400 to $200. Now, obviously, y'all know that 125 is nowhere near within my price bracket. But because I have love for her, and I know she's a grinder, I know she's gonna get off her ass and fucking get it. Hey, if you can meet me at least 150, which is still $50 lower than my motherfucking price bracket, I'll work with you. And she was like, good, I won. And you be surprised sometimes if you set up your price bracket from like the biggest number to the little number, you know what I'm saying? Let's say like the minimum, I would at least took 200 for that whole. Some people probably meet you right there at 400, but you gotta drop your anchor. You can't let these motherfuckers. I said this shit like, because the client is not your enemy, bro. People that won't, you know what I'm saying, work from you, they view you as an expert. So you're not, they're not your enemy. Someone might come off as an enemy. You know what I'm saying? I done read some horror stories, but I ain't never had to deal with no fuck ass client like that. And like a lot of this business shit is all psychological. And then a lot of people have they mind wrapped up in money and how it feels. And you know, I'm always talking about money. That piece of paper you got in your fucking pocket don't mean shit. That piece of paper in your pocket don't mean shit. If you are a millionaire, if you got $1 million in the bank right now, and like you see it's finna be the first again, if you go to the bank and try to get 50 grand out that hole, them bitches gonna tell you, hey, we can't give you 50 grand, we can probably give you 15 because like we ain't got the money in the bank. Because banks have to keep X amount in that hole, or else they gotta borrow from another bank or this other thing called the Federal Reserve, because they have to keep X amount in that hole every day. Exactly. I'm gonna read what Tay said. Tell her, swear to God, they be like, I'm only 12, so you want art, pay up, and then they be like, my family member died. Sorry for your loss, but I still need my coins. I'm for real, bro. It's like, I ain't never dealt with no shit like that before. But like, I know people that really deal with that shit. I'm like, damn, dog. That's why, like, you know, I used to feel bad somewhat for the energy I be putting out, but it's like, you have to let people know, like, bitch, this shit's serious. I want to eat off this forever. I want my grandchildren to eat off this shit forever. And then with me, you know what I'm saying, I read so fucking much. I do so much, I read so much, that's right and left. I read so much. I really study this game because I'm going to be in this hole for a very long time. And it's like, you know, all I'm doing is really doing some test subject shit. And you have to, I want to say you have to prime the goddamn candidate. You have to figure out, like, you know, is this motherfucker even, excuse me, if this motherfucker is even in your range to even be talking to you. And then on top, like, if they're not in your price range to talk to you, this is why it's good to network and have like other circles of artists around you that's really about this shit. Where like, okay, let's say like she wasn't willing to pay that 150, she only wanted to pay like Salt. What's your oh, she's still in there, she came back. Salt, so like what's your going rate for what's your price bracket for a logo? Wait, what else you just said, Take? You been talking some crazy shit. I'm over here trying to draw. I probably missed it. Family like 15 and individuals like 10. Right, nigga. Yeah, that shit. But that shit be like savage. Because we don't, you know what I'm saying? We get, it's still that stigma, brother. Like, you're starving artist. If you draw, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be shit. And like, if you do draw, and you know, so you out here getting it or whatever, and you don't work for motherfucking Disney, Cartoon Network, a goddamn Blizzard Entertainment, Rockstar or some shit, you ain't a real artist. It's like, bro, eat my ass. Like, the internet is here, my nigga. The ultimate marketing tool ever. The floodgates is open. Ain't no more goddamn no more gatekeepers. The only person that's really stopping you from getting what the fuck you want is you. So you got to sit down and have some real ass conversation with yourself about what the fuck you want to do with your life and put in the goddamn work. Because if you don't, bitch, that's your problem. For logos. Oh shit, so me and you talking the same kind of shit. So hell, she would have been fucked either way. I don't know who I would have sent her to then. And like another thing about that conversation too, like she already knew that if she couldn't afford me, she actually know, could I refer her to somebody? But my thing is like with a lot of people's branding and logos and shit, like I want to work with them because I want to make you look like you worth $1 million fucking dollars, even though you just started. There's a reason why niggas love going to Adidas, why people like going to Nike over Adidas. It's that check, the energy that's around that shit. It's the energy that's around that shit. It's the energy around what you do. That whole quote, I don't know who the fuck originally said it, but that whole thing of a picture is worth 1,000 words. A logo is worth 1,000 words. A logo is also worth billion fucking dollars if you market that whole right. Or if you bring enough value to the motherfucking market, you can get whatever the fuck you want out of people. As long as you give people what they want, you can get anything you fucking want. That's a chopped up quote from Zig Ziglar. That's why like a lot of this shit is service based. You have to provide a fucking service. You can't be like, look here, bitch, I'll draw, give me $20. Don't nobody give a fuck that you draw, nigga. You ain't the only one. It's a motherfucker in the Ukraine making oil paintings with actual oil from a fucking car and grinding up pigments and shit to make colors, making a killing, doing a whole family portrait for a goddamn bag of bananas. And you motherfuckers over here tracing. Don't know how to trace a motherfucking nose and an eye correctly. And you want to get paid. Bitch, why? And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that shit too. Like these motherfuckers with that debate around tracing. I don't know, bro. I'm Facebook friends with way too many goddamn artists on Instagram, and not Instagram, but on Facebook. And like I had to catch myself from like calling this motherfucker whiny this morning, because like I made a status that said you know, you're not gonna get along with all creative people, right? So you know what I'm saying, you gotta find your tribe within this tribe. And this one whiny motherfucker, he might goddamn listen to this thing, and bruh, I love you, you know who you are, you know, so I still fuck with you, but you know what I'm saying, you got to love yourself and figure yourself out, bro. Like, you not gonna get along with all these people, and you know, so it's gonna take a minute. Dog, I'm telling you, for me to have y'all fucking with me is borderline strange, right? And for, you know, what makes it even stranger is that like we genuinely like each other. You know what I'm saying? It's that like that is fucking rare. You have most people that just coming for the art, but if you are able to build with a tribe of people that fucking they genuinely like you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, Salt help me put goddamn money on my lights, nigga, cause my lights was finna get cut off not too long ago. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't even know me. We live in the same city. I have yet to go see Salt cause I ain't got no goddamn with sea salt. Ha! But you know, it's like, you have to appreciate that shit. And you can't like be fucking entitled to be like, oh man, we should all be friends and be buddies. And like, that's cool because like we all want to be friends with other creative people. Like, everybody is not moving and thinking the way you do. That's just what that is. I've tried to find my tribe and they just wasn't available. SMH. I was like, my nigga, like, bruh, you not gonna find that shit on the first try. I'm very lucky. I'm hella fucking lucky that people like this shit I'm talking, and they also happen to like the goddamn artwork. That, like, dog, like, I don't take that shit for granted. I'm like, oh fuck, niggas really paying for this shit. And I'm also learning how to receive that love back. I'm so used to just giving shit out. It's like, you know, I'm just gonna work my ass off. It's like, it's strange for me to accept love and help from people, because I'm a hustler motherfucker. I've always had, you know, I'm the typical Negro trope. Nobody ever gave me shit. And it's like, damn, bro, I really need to reverse that fucking narrative. Not that there's not, you know, saying any truth in that. Like, man, I think it's, I'm just tired of saying that shit. Like I told him, Crescent, man, I said, what it sounds like to me, and what a lot of these motherfuckers like, bro, you gotta learn how to love how to spend time with yourself. Because if not, you gonna fuck yourself up. You gonna always want validation of people around you. And it's like, you know, I'm a solitary motherfucker. I'm the baby of my family. By the time I was born, both of my siblings was grown as fuck and graduating and going to college in the military. My sister would leave me at the house on purpose because she didn't want to fuck with me. That's just what that was. And like, my brother would take me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But you know, I'm used to, like, dog, I don't know if you even want to call this creepy, but it's like, I have no issues being by myself. Because, you know what I'm saying, when I was by myself in the house, guess what I could do? I could be in my drawers, playing Power Rangers, making up Digimon, going throughout the house, creating my own fucking land, creating my own world while nobody was there. Because my mama would be working like 14, 15-hour days and shit. So, like, I was always by myself. But, like, it's a lot of people, they can't stand being by themselves. Yeah, and that shit takes time, Salt, to, like, appreciate the love. But you know what? We have to start telling ourselves, like, we are worthy of the love that we receive. And you got to goddamn basically open up your wallet, your love wallet. Ha! That's like another name for a vagina. I know I'm going to get in trouble for this podcast, but I don't care. I'm not a sexist. I love the women folk. Yeah, so you got to be open to accepting the love, man. Like, life too short to be around this motherfucker angry and shit all the goddamn time. Hey, yeah, that too, goddamn Alicia. That ain't happened till like late till I was like 13. I was like, yo, mama over there passed out on them drugs, my nigga. I'm finna go sit in the living room and pop in that DVD. Or one of them booty talk tapes I found. Yep. So yeah, man, I noticed that shit a lot within this whole creative community. Like, niggas do not like being by themselves. They don't like goddamn trying to figure out who the fuck they are. They just want a bunch of people around. I can't stand a lot of people around me. That's what, like, the only motherfucker, like, if Salt lived near me, he could come here until, like, you know, so I figured out some shit I ain't really like about him or something like that. I like, look at nigga, you gonna come here on this day. Cause I do the same shit with Johnny Ray. Like, Johnny Ray is like the only motherfucker I've met in Houston that can come to my house. Other than that, don't bother me. I'm just not. That's how I'm just like that. The only, like, when I was back home, you know what I'm saying? When I was back home, nigga, like, everybody would come to my fucking house. Like, everybody would come to my house. And like, sometimes, nigga, they would come unannounced. Cause, you know, people get comfortable with you and shit. The only people that could come to my house unannounced was my little brother, another one of my partners. Nah, for a fact, it was my little brother and my son. Other than that, nigga, you better call and make sure I'm in there giving a fuck, you know, make sure I'm giving a fuck today. Cause if not, you can't just come to my house, dog. And everybody around. And you know what, dog? Another fucking revelation was like, I can stop talking to people for like months onto a year. But if I want to reach out and talk, people already know that if I'm reaching out to you, something fucked up done happen. And you know what? People still receive me the same. And I was like, yo, like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't pay for that kind of love. I told my partner, I said, look here, bitch. You fucked me up on some money. I was mad. He was like, oh my God, I didn't know you was mad at me. He's like, dog, I'm sorry. But you know, the nigga got sober. We talked about that shit a little bit yesterday. Everybody fixing their goddamn life. Everybody, you know, they going through their own struggles and shit. Ain't no pulling up, KJ. I don't know you like that, nigga. Yeah, KJ. Now, KJ will probably get a ghetto pass until, like, you know, I say it was somebody's energy in person I don't like. I'm just a weird motherfucker, dog. I ain't gonna say weird. I'm borderline antisocial. I love people, but when it's time for me to be by myself, that I also think, like, man, being married is gonna be a motherfucker. Like, living with a woman and shit. I can deal with kids. My kids, I should say. I can deal with my kids, but, like, living with a whole other grown motherfucker, that's like, that's gonna be a trip, dog. Cause I just don't, y'all know I don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, a lot of shit don't bother me. But the average person is always tripping about what the fuck the Kardashians is doing and shit. Like, man, them Kardashians ain't buying no motherfucking boat over here. They ain't paying no goddamn bills. You don't know fuck about what they doing. I'm gonna go sit back and learn from them hoes and go on by life. I'm inspired by the Kardashians. I don't want to go buy no motherfucking makeup or nothing. But other than that, I'm inspired. Yeah, I'm inspired by Donald Trump. That's right, I said it. Y'all can unfollow and block my ass right now. Ain't no, you know what made me say that? Cause like when he got elected, when that bitch got elected in like 2016, when this nigga got elected, I forgot. Cause I don't give a fuck about politics. I pay attention, but I don't pay attention. But it's like, think about it. Donald Trump, it was a goddamn just a all around hustler motherfucker, just a businessman. You know what I'm saying? And it was like he was a regular ass nigga, but the power of the people put his ass in office. And I was like, if that don't inspire people that you can be whatever the fuck you want to be in this whole ass country, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. Like, that man broke a lot of rules. I understand people don't like what the nigga be saying, grab him by the pussy and all the other kind of shit. I can definitely understand why. You know, so don't nobody want to fuck with that. I can completely understand that shit, period. I'm not even gonna underestimate that. But for the most part, it's a semi-interesting story. Like, it's a semi-inspirational ass story. This nigga won that shit by accident. And then he got in that motherfucker like, oh shit, you got the I gotta be a president for real? Fuck. That's why I request people, man, keep your emotions together about shit. It's like, I'm telling you, like, I ain't even vote. I kind of feel stupid about it, but same time, like, hey, man, whatever gonna happen. And that sounds very kind of laissez-faire, really hands-off and shit. I don't know if I even use that term right. But, you know what I'm saying? When I first came here, I reneged on my voting rights. It sounds stupid when I say it out loud, but it's like, I just didn't care about that shit. I just wanted to come here and get some money. I didn't give a fuck about, you know, I just want to come here and build, like, and if I, you know, I'm just not super into the politics unless it's somebody I know that can get in there and you can really like, oh yeah, he's definitely a goddamn sociopath. Yeah, the electoral vote. But damn, I forgot the fuck I was saying. Oh well, it probably wasn't that important. Yeah, man, I'm giving a fuck about like, as far as like, if you're gonna vote somebody in for like your local government, now I feel like you have a more of an impact in your local government than like, you know what I'm saying, the fucking presidency, right? So if you got somebody that's going for some local government shit and you trust them, you trust what they talking about, you trust, you know what I'm saying, you actually believe them, because like for the most part, like back home, there's this one cat called, I'm gonna just say his name because whatever the fuck, called Kevin Dorsey. So like, you know what I'm saying, when he you know, the people put him in office, but you know what I'm saying, when he got in that motherfucker, you know, you can only do so much. Cause all campaigning is marketing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you hype as fuck. I'm gonna get your emotions involved. Like, nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. The first time I voted for Obama to be in that bitch for a whole nother years. Why? Because I wanted to make sure food stamps wasn't gonna get cut off. I ain't lying. Let me say this shit again in the microphone for the podcast. I voted for Obama so my food stamps wouldn't get cut off, because my baby was 2 or 3 years old, and I was like, fuck that other nigga at that time, bitch. You not gonna take my motherfucking food stamps from my kid, ho. Yep, that was my mind frame about that shit. That was the first and the last time I actually watched the whole presidential shit that closely. And you know, nigga, I'll be watching them presidential debates with a dictionary. Cause another thing too, them niggas be using big ass words that just mean like the same shit if you spoke it in layman's terms. Yes, I ain't bullshitting politicians. I voted for Obama so that nigga keep them food stamps going. Cause the other cat, but then that lets me know my poverty mentality back then. You know what I'm saying? I had a 2-bedroom townhouse. You know what I'm saying? I was taking care of the family and whatnot. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was working at I was either working at Taco Bell or got fired. I was working at Taco Bell selling dope, gang banging still, just a whole lot of hood nigga shit. You know, just trying to make sure the house was straight. And I was like, man, this other fucking nigga told me, hey, we cutting off food stamps. I was like, you bitch, you. Fuck you. No sub, bitch. Yeah, that was my exact mind frame. When I figured out, like, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I really was paying attention to that presidential debate. Like, the shit Obama was talking about, it sounded straight. But what got me like, yo, the first chance I get to take my ass to that poll, I'm voting for Obama. Nigga, we got to keep them food stamps going. Yeah, exactly. It was what it was at that time. I was like, nah, bitch. But at the same time, I think about it, what old buddy was saying as far as, like, you know, summarizing, like, people do need to get off their ass and figure out how to, you know, make their own fucking way. Because it's sad that, like I think about my projects back home, or like the projects in my city in general, and how, like, why in the fuck is the grandmother, the mother, and the granddaughter that's raising the great grandchildren, why are we all still in the fucking projects? Why are we all still on Section 8? Like, bitch, if your rent is 35 cents, bitch, there is no reason why you shouldn't come up. But if you not goal-oriented, you ain't focused, you ain't got some shit that you aiming for, other than trying to be a whole-ass CNA, not knocking none of you CNA hoes. Or, you know what? People just gonna realize how I really think. I be talking that good shit on Facebook. They gonna be like, damn, I didn't know Clement was a savage like that. That's how you really feel. But you just, you know, you just trying to come up. Like, you need to be taking advantage of that 35-cent rent. Instead of sitting back, goddamn, getting your kneecaps pushed behind your head. Now you got 5 kids in a 2-bedroom apartment with roaches coming out the goddamn thermostat. The reason why I said it, cause I remember one time I was staying on the west side with my brother, bro, and I was living on a goddamn couch. I was like 16, 17. I was finna drop out. You know, so I just needed some fucking money, and I had no stability. So I was like homeless as a kid. And nigga, I was sleeping on a couch that had me like at a 45-degree angle, cause that bitch was sitting on a cinder block. And like one time, nigga, we was changing the battery in the smoke alarm, and fucking roaches fell out that bitch. I was like, yo, I am way too pretty for this bullshit. But that's just what it was at the time. Yes, sir. I'm a luxury Negro. Dealing with roaches and shit. Like, even when I had to stay with my aunt, bro, like, cause like, you know, so I was getting in a lot of fights as a kid, because of the gangbanging shit, and you know what I'm saying, trying to kill niggas, or had murderous intent, you know, so forth and so on, getting jumped on the south side by some Pyrus and shit like that. And yeah, so I was getting in a lot of trouble. My mom wanted to send me to the country instead of sending me with my father, silly ass motherfucker. But anyways, they all worked themselves out here. I'm still here. But you know, so I had to go stay with my aunt, and I was like, yo, I did not want to stay with her nigga, cause her house was roach central, and it still fucking is. I hated that shit. Like, I'm borderline bougie, and I ain't afraid to admit it. It's like, that's just how I was raised, man. My parents always kept nice shit. My daddy was a luxury motherfucker. He's the one that, like, when I was in high school and I wouldn't do like a lot of, like, on some pimp shit, I used to always keep long nails. And like, I would be in the classroom, nigga, like fingernail filing my nails. Like, I'd be filing my nails in the midst of like the class period. Yep. And so when I had to goddamn go, yeah, cause my daddy was real big about that. Like, if my bathroom was looking fucked up, he would joke it, but he would be like, "Hey son, your bathroom looking like a gas station." I already knew what time it was. I had to go clean that shit up. Or like, you know what I'm saying? If I was going outside looking disheveled, he was like, "Nah." He was like, "Nigga, what's the name of your hairstylist? Cause we got to go set you up an appointment." And I treat my son the same way. That's why, like, you know, For whenever I used to see old pictures of my son bum status, I was like, come on, bitch. Like, but at the same time, everybody's raised differently. Everybody's level of success and what they seen growing up, that shit fucks you up. It either make you or break you as an adult. And a lot of people can't figure out how to get out of their loops, their psychotic loops. I guess that's what I'm going for. And then like I would piss off my aunt so much because so she know we was kind of hood bougie. Like so my daddy would give me money. Cause dear bro, I'm gonna tell you. So I done told this story 100 times to people that actually know me. But I guess I'm gonna get this on record for the podcast. So my aunt had this nigga she was fucking called Junebug. We called him Uncle Junebug. But the nigga never stayed there. Junebug worked for the city. Junebug was a garbage man. Junebug would fuck anything that had a heartbeat, from what I gathered. Then the irony, Junebug is also my son's mama uncle. I'm gonna get back to that. So Junebug would randomly come through my nigga and just get him some pussy. He would come through, get him some pussy. So like, so before one of my uncles had fucked up his relationship with his wife, got divorced or whatever, I had this bedroom, I had the back bedroom that was right next to my aunt's room. So there was a hole in my wall that you could see in my aunt's room. So I would get up super fucking early as a kid, cause that's just how I was. I would leave and go to like one of my uncle's house and go eat up their groceries because his stepkids was bougie. I'm gonna get to that too. So I would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, be dressed. Nigga Junebug was in that bitch knocking that pussy down for the 99 and the 2000. And so like one morning I looked through the hole because I was like, bro, is this really happening? Junebug was knocking the brakes off my aunt. Now why this is funny is because my aunt was handicapped, or is handicapped. She done had surgery on both of her knees and be wobbling. But I was like, bro, she can't be too goddamn hurt because she around here, you know what I'm saying, getting her kneecaps pushed behind her head when Junebug come through. And this, like, my aunt can cook her ass off, but like, we would basically be like slave rationing the food. But if Junebug came through, she would hobble her swole pussy ass up and go to the kitchen and fix Junebug all the leftover niggas. And Junebug be like, all right then, nephew, we'll holler at you, keep it player, and leave. And I just like, bitch, what? We can't eat because Junebug came to fuck? Are you serious? Let me read what the fuck Bella said. I was a girl, bring them kneecaps behind her back. And fucking Roach came out doing that whole, yo, a dog. I'm telling you, man, that shit's disgusting. Like, that shit's a no-no. Yeah, man, and like, that was a routine thing. Junebug would come through, knock that pussy and leave. Then like, also like one of her sons was living with her. And then like, like that whole thing with people having their favorite children, or like, let's say you come from, so like, I come from a big ass family. My mama is 1 out of 10 fucking kids. So like, it's only, everybody has this tribal instinct that like, they're gonna treat their kids better than they treat their nieces and nephews. I only had one aunt that was really super, well, I'm lying, 2 aunts, but it was one aunt that was the one that died last year, my Aunt Macy. So Aunt Macy treated everybody like you came from her vagina, right? So, you know what I'm saying, whenever the aunt I was staying with, you know what I'm saying, to go to school and shit, like her son would come through that bitch drunk, would go play baseball or whatever the fuck he was doing. So I fuck with you, pig. You know who you are. I'm telling the truth. You doing real bad good in life from what I heard last. I don't know, my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying, pig would come home and like the nigga would just be drunk and would eat up everything. Or like sometimes nigga, he would be sober and just eat every goddamn thing. And like, it was okay for him to do it. But let me or one of my other 2 cousins that, we was all living together at the time, let one of us do it. The other 2 cousins, they was female, so she was always calling them all kinds of bitches every day. But see, my mama's the savage. Deborah Lou Vickers Walton is the savage. I'm gonna tell you how you know I got the savage ass mama. My mama cut off one of her brother's fingers. My favorite uncle, my Uncle William, she cut off his finger. My mother and my father also went to prison together for trafficking, for selling dope. So I got a savage ass mama. that ain't afraid of shit, always had pistols. She pulled a knife out on my black ass one time. I got a savage ass mama. That's why, like, when a lot of women, they be trying to be all mean and shit or whatever, I look at them, I like, bitch, you ain't no scarier than a box of kittens. Because, like, when you grow up with a savage ass mama like that, and my sister is just as savage, because, like, when I was like 10, it's like, I'm not really a fighter. I only fight unless it's necessary. So I was being bullied at the bus stop by a shorter kid, ironically. And, like, my mom had, like, this old 1980s old school ass Mercedes-Benz, and my sister was home from college. They seen I was getting bullied. My sister jumped her ass out that car while they was bending the corner to go somewhere, took that kid, choke slammed his ass on the top of that motherfucking Mercedes-Benz, nigga. I never forget that shit as long as I live. So it's safe to say I'm not the fighter out of my family. Because as I told her last night, if I'm gonna murder, I'm gonna murder. It's one of the two. 1 out of 7. Yeah, so that big family shit is real. Like, I think it's very rare that you run into a family like everybody actually gets treated like family. But people gonna have they, but like, so I ain't like all my nephews. But then, like, I learned how to treat them the same, because, like, you know what I'm saying? I heard this quote, and I live by, like, you gotta learn how to treat people the same differently. And, like, you know what I'm saying? I try to be that big loving ass uncle that'll take you to Chuck E. Cheese 100 times in a day. Because, like, I see where, motherfuckers ain't getting love. So it's like, I'm not finna be an asshole to this kid that didn't ask to fucking be here. And then Negroes always coming from them big, giant ass country and plantation ass families. You try to do that shit around this time, you want to. Your money got to be super long, or else y'all never gonna leave the projects one. It's one of the two. Let me cut on another playlist. I will listen to this song the whole fucking podcast, or the whole stream like we did yesterday. I'm trying to find some shit that, like, it's gonna ride the whole time without, like, getting shut down because of one of these whole ass samples.
At Navy Federal Credit Union.
Shut your bitch ass up, commercial. Yeah, man, living with my aunt in the country, nigga, was like, I ain't gonna say it was weird. It was fun. But, like, shit like that, was like, nigga, you 16, 17, having to wonder whether or not you gonna fucking eat. Like, that's, like, no kid should fucking go through that. I feel like I'm so hell-bent on, like, creating a safe environment for my motherfucking kids, dog. Because, like, that's to me, that's stupid. And that's goddamn, it's stupid. And it's preventable than a motherfucker. Oh, we finna let this beat ride again. I keep finding all the good shit today. God damn. Do what you had to do, Tay. It's like going back like something to eat. Like I got this. So okay, I got this uncle slash cousin. You heard right, uncle slash cousin. So like I'm airing all family secrets because like everybody got some. So my granddaddy, my maternal grandfather, was a savage. I think that's another nigga that would fuck anything with a heartbeat. I don't know. So I ain't know him like that. From the general consensus from the family is like the grandchildren didn't like Grandpa Buddy. I never met the nigga, so I don't know. Well, I don't remember him. So like he had a baby with one of my great aunts, which is like one of my grandma's sisters. Yeah, so I got this uncle cousin that like I knew as a child that yo, this nigga my uncle. Why? Because he looked just like Grandpa Buddy. But they're like, no, that's your cousin. We just call him Northern. Yeah, I'm talking some real backwoods Alabama shit. Y'all can judge me. Fuck you, nigga. A lot of y'all got goddamn secrets you don't want to talk about either. This shit is funny. It's meant to be funny. Let's laugh at it. So, So like, you know what I'm saying? The family recently accepted him as the uncle. But like my sister don't. My sister be like, I don't call you Uncle Fuck, nigga. Like my sister is just a savage. But you know what I'm saying? I call him Uncle Noisy. So Uncle Noisy was I don't want to hurt the nigga feelings. And so Uncle Noisy, so like my aunt stayed on one row and Uncle Noisy stayed in a better house in the back, but he was still living just as slavish, if that makes sense. So we all don't, my nigga. That's a you thing. Shut the fuck up, Paulisha. It's some shit going on in your family you don't want to talk about. But that's fine. I'll be the outcast. I'll wear my shit on the sleeve. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Noisy had this damn nice ass house, this decent ass this decent ass stepwife or whatever the fuck she was at the time. So like he also had like these stepchildren, like they were spoiled as fuck. That's why I said I don't understand spoiled broke children. I don't understand spoiled broke people. I don't understand that shit. I will never understand, like, how the fuck are you broke and you spoiled? That doesn't make any sense. So like, you know what I'm saying, the mom would every now and then cook, or like she would cook, but like these niggas felt like they were supposed to get a brand new meal every day. I would go over that nigga house and like slaughter all the leftovers. Cause like y'all niggas way too bougie. I'm in survival mode. I'm a semi-hood nigga. I'm selling dope to go buy a pizza. What's the motherfucking deal, Jay Hill? You know what I'm saying? Or getting money from my daddy, like, you know, just all kinds of shit. And y'all niggas way too bougie to sit back and have a mama that'll cook for y'all ass, even though she was a goddamn savage. I was like, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm gonna eat up all, and like that's some of the reasons why she used to always call me over there all the time. Cause I would eat everything she would cook. Cause these niggas that like, oh, I ate it one time, I'm supposed to eat something else. I was like, you motherfuckers are retarded. Yeah, how the fuck are you broke and spoiled? That doesn't make sense. That don't even, like, come on, dog. And unfortunately, that's how majority of these Negroes are. They broke and spoiled. And then, you know, that also go back to like the parenting too. Like, nobody is really like, your parents will wait till you hit 18, which is the goddamn ripe old age for you to go to motherfucking prison for life, to be like, oh, you grown, now you need to figure this out. Bitch, you done let me drift through life for a whole 18 years, and now you want to talk about life. Fuck out of here. I'm already trained, nigga. You done fucked me up. Or like, you know what I'm saying, you feel like that at first till you start taking responsibility for your own life. I was like, oh, like, you know, that was like, you know, I got I ain't gonna say a love-hate relationship with my parents. Cause if anything, you know, like a lot of black men in particular, they're mama's boys. I'm a daddy's boy. So like, one thing I say about both my parents being so gutter that the way they was, is that like, that shit made me tougher. It made me a lot more observant. And it just made me a go-getter motherfucker. Like mom, you know what I'm saying? I call my mom by her first name, Deborah Lou, baby, what's the motherfucking deal? I doubt she ever listened to this podcast. But you know what I'm saying? She was a go-getter, man. That motherfucker got like 5 degrees. She book smart, but she ain't really got good common sense. Then again, I might be wrong on that. I don't know. But like, yeah, if her emotions get involved, nigga, common sense go out the window. Every time. No bullshit. They're like, why is all niggas' mama's name Deborah? And it's always spelled like 100 different ways with like 2 B's. You know what I'm saying? Or Deborah. Yeah, or like how you just spelled it, J Hill, Deborah. I got a homeboy, his mama named Deborah, and it's spelled just like how you spelled it. Yep. Alright, then, Salt. Appreciate you stopping through. You know we're gonna keep going to the phone, die. Or try to, anyways. Yeah, I never understand spoiled, broke children. Spoiled, poverty-minded kids. Like, bro, you set them kids up for failure. Straight failure. Hey, look, this shit finna shut down in 10 seconds. Y'all know we gonna crank this bitch back up. We gonna keep drawing to the phone, die. quick intermission for the motherfucking podcast. Thank you to everybody who is listening and you made it this far in the game. I got a lot more hilarious life stories and a lot of good motherfucking life game. I feel like that's life changing that I can use and help people change their life, man. I want every last one of you motherfuckers that's listening to this shit. I want you to win. I want you to go get what the fuck you want out of life. Don't be no hoe. Don't let nobody hoe you. And don't take any shit and live your best black, white ass, polka dot, yellow ass life. So let me set up this camera because we almost done drawing the monkey. Let me set this bitch up. All right, we done cranked the live stream back up, and we still talking this shit. I'm gonna keep going till the phone dies. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like put the audio along with like me drawing. That shit gonna be so lit. That's gonna be super fucking lit. I think so. Jay Hill, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, this is just a continuation from last night's conversation. And then also, I'm recording this podcast too. Cause I be saying so much good shit. And I was like, excuse me, I said fuck it. I'm gonna start I'm gonna start recording myself talking this shit. And then also combine, and it just came to me during the first live stream, is that I'm going to also just put the audio over this while I'm drawing and then put that whole on YouTube, and yeah, that shit gonna be live. Shut up, Rockstar. I'm sick of y'all. Man, I had to say it. I fuck with white people, fuck them white people. Especially if they looking at you with judgmental eyes. Like, nigga, all you motherfuckers came from Africa. Shut up. Yeah, so this is episode motherfucking 1. I'm trying to let everybody go vote in the stories of what they think. Come on, fucking ass computer. Oh, okay, I fucked up. Of what they think this podcast should be called. I put up Hood Bob Ross, Syrup Thoughts, which is THOTS, and Syrup Talk. A couple people on Instagram and on Facebook, they said Syrup Talk, but I kind of want to go with Hood Bob Ross. But I'm gonna let the people name it. Oh shit, let me zoom in, cause y'all see it in my hand. Yeah, that's probably what it's going. It's probably gonna be Syrup Talk. And you know what? I'm probably gonna go with that, and then I'm just gonna draw my mascot with, like, you know what I'm saying, a Bob Ross wig on and shit, and just like do it like that. Yeah, that's most likely what the fuck we gonna do. That's most likely what we gonna do. That shit sounds good to me. Might as well figure out another way to get paid. There's too many ways to get some motherfucking money around here. What about the motherfucking truth, Paulisha? So I'm trying to figure out like how I'm gonna do that shit with bringing in other people and shit. Cause I don't know the mic. I'm probably gonna have to test that bitch one day. Me and Salt gonna have to go live and let me see if I can pick up on the audio, which I should be able to pick up on the audio and do the shit that way. And just do it like that and just upload the shit. Or like doing Skype calls, or it's many different ways to go about doing this shit. But for the most part, I'm just recording my thoughts and putting that shit out there. I'm gonna see if Instagram gonna trip cause if they pick up on that sample. Y'all already know I'm probably gonna have like to fight some family members verbally or to do some thumb thugging talk on Facebook. Cause I'm telling family secrets and she was like, man, everybody family fucked up. Everybody family fucked up. Everybody family got some shit they don't want to talk about. I'm telling my goddamn experience because everybody knows that my family was like the bougie family, supposedly. Like it was so much shit that happened before I was alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas still be mad about like mad at like a baby. Everybody family fucked up. They just don't want to talk about it. I'm basically like on some Kev Hart laughing my pain kind of shit. Cause like I'm not bothered by it, and I'm not worried about nobody trying to whoop my ass behind this shit. Niggas know that shit true. People only get mad if the shit wasn't true. They wouldn't care. They would laugh. But I'm just telling my perspective, nigga. Like my parents getting fucking divorced and like having to live in a fucking hotel, then go live in a fucking bumfuck ass trailer. Cause like, that trailer was kind of lit, but like we was living way in the country, and like just life experiences. I'm not doing it, but telling my damn truth. I know I'm gonna hurt a lot of niggas' feelings, but I don't care. I'm just telling my side of the story. Cause it is what it is, bitch. Can't change the past. Oh. The shit happened. I said Junebug was a savage dog. That nigga would come through, fuck, get him a whole plate and leave. And do you know what was even more so gross about that dog when I think about it? Nigga he would just wash his dick in the sink and leave. Nigga would come home after working all day, bruh, and would lay in the bed with her. That was just be like, yo, like I feel bad for desperate women. Or I'll take that back. I feel bad for women that don't love themselves and that don't know their value. Nigga would come to the house from work, bruh, dirty dick, and then like at 5 o'clock in the morning you pushing her kneecaps behind her head. And I was like, bro, what? I was like, I always wanted to be a West Side player, nigga, but like I don't want to peep. Yeah, nigga. Jay, look, nigga would wash his dick in the sink and then leave with a whole lunch plate. Hey, that is true, man. Like that's why I don't mind just saying shit. Like I'm not worried about nobody judging the motherfucking thing. Like a lot of people carrying a lot of goddamn shit, and it's like if they could just find a safe place to go talk about that shit, it'd be a wrap. I can't, see the police. You always been on some rapist kind of shit though, trying to take advantage of motherfuckers. I can't stand a motherfucker with daddy issues, Cause you know it's like, I got to be daddy and I got to fuck you like daddy. Like what kind of games are we playing here? What kind of weird ass Pornhub role play subtitle shit are we doing? I don't know, man. But I know none of, like, you know, so you can't control who your daughter's gonna fuck or whatever. But it's like I'm gonna set the bar so goddamn high with my daughter. Like if they choose to fuck a hood nigga and let him come through and fuck and wash his dick in her sink, then goddamn it, that's what she wanted. That's what you wanted. You wanted a nigga to come through, fuck you, don't even take a bath, lay on your satin sheets, push your kneecaps to your motherfucking cerebellum, goddamn wash his dick in your marble sink, and you fix him a to-go plate. I ain't say that. Dog, I don't know. That's not. I don't like women with daddy issues. I said I feel sad for a woman that doesn't love herself enough to let. Like, so I fuck with Junebug. Every time I go back home, if I see Junebug, I show Junebug love. But nigga, I remember you would come to the house at 9 or 10 o'clock. I'm gonna have to close it. You would come to the house 9, 10 o'clock at night, my nigga, after your shift or whatever, cause he was a garbage man, and come through. I don't know if that nigga ate a plate when he first got there or what, but like he would come through, go in that bedroom, they would just be talking to shit. But at 5 o'clock in the morning, that nigga was basically like my alarm clock for a minute. I knew if I heard the shit going and hearing Ain't Lane, oh, I said her name, fuck it, and hearing Ain't Lane go, oh, Junebug, stop, Junebug, stop. And then Junebug be like, I can't stop. I can't stop. And he was just in that bitch knocking her ass down for the 99 and the 2000. I never forget that shit long as I live, dog. And like what was so, I'm gonna tell you something, what was so strange. So like my other two cousins, you know what I'm saying, Jessica and Kendra, hey, I love y'all. Jessica and Kendra, bro, like they had already got numb to that shit. Like they were like, you know what I'm saying, they were like, oh well, we don't care about her having sex, it's just that, you know, we don't like the clapping. I was like, yo, I don't like the clapping either, but it's going down. Junebug came here to fuck and eat. And I just picked up on that shit and I was like, bro, no sir. And like it was, you know, that shit was a trip, man. But Junebug, he done been around the family for like forever, but he's always been a dog ass nigga. And I'm not mad at him, 'cause you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at the motherfucker that goddamn, you know, you let that shit happen. And then at the end of the day, man, you know, human nature, we don't want to be alone. We don't want to be alone. We want to fuck something. We want a family. We want to look like we're in love, you know, or whatever. We just want to feel some kind of human emotion. So I can't knock her for that. Now back then when I was a child, I was a savage. I ain't give a fuck. I was like, yo, so you gonna let this garbage dick nigga come and eat up all the food? Cause like, you know, that was my mind frame. You a kid, like, bitch, I can't eat cause Junebug eating? The fuck? Even as a child, my nigga, I knew I refused to accept that shit as life. And so then look, I got this autistic cousin named Byron, right? But Byron, you know, for some reason, you know, niggas don't educate themselves, and they feel like as soon as you say a child has any kind of issues, they used to treat Byron like he was retarded. But Byron was well fucking aware, but he was a spoiled, whiny motherfucker. So every time I would order a pizza, I bought the pizza for me, and I would share the pizza with me and Jessica and Kendra, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, we knew we was gonna get dogged with the food. So you know what I'm saying, daddy gave me some money, so I'm gonna spend that shit. And so tell me why this motherfucker Ain't Lane would try to get me to share. You need to share that pizza with that baby. I was like, nigga, fuck Byron. Nigga, Byron ain't put down on this motherfucking pizza. Hell, Jessica and Kendra should be happy. I'm sharing pizza with them. Shit. Ain't nothing to eat in this motherfucker, and y'all, you talking about share this pizza? Nigga, fuck Byron. Now that I'm old, I'm realizing, you know, it's fucked up at that point in time, nigga. Everybody was in survival mode. Like, nigga, I ain't sharing no goddamn pizza with Byron. Fuck Byron. Byron better get out, go out here and go get a goddamn job. Talking about share that pizza with Byron. I ain't sharing shit with Byron. Jay Hill, I ain't bullshit. I got some stories for your ass. If I ain't got stories, I got one hell of a perspective about stuff. My perspective on shit is not like the average. Like I just be like, dog, so why the fuck would you do that? Okay, bitch. I can't tell you what to do with your pussy. I can't tell you to do with your life. Nigga, I mean, I fuck with Byron now because he borderline grown. Byron like 17, 18 now. No, Byron is 18. Is Byron 18? Byron should be 18 by now. And like I said, Byron's smart as fuck. It's just like, niggas don't educate themselves. We gotta make a think because the kid is autistic, they fucked for life. And it's like, no. The best thing for Byron is when he went to that autistic school that was in the country. And like Byron plays sports and all that shit. Byron ain't dumb. He wasn't dumb then. He knew the goddamn to pimp that system to get him some pizza. Okay, like he would cry. He'd be like, I want some pizza. And I'd be like, Byron, shut the fuck up. He would do that shit. I want some pizza. I'm like, fuck you. Then here come my, you need to get that goddamn boy some pizza. Trey, get that boy some goddamn pizza. I'm like, Byron ain't paying for this motherfucker. Who are you cussing at? You, bitch. That's what like one of my main requirements for a future girlfriend, baby mama number 5 or whatever. Bro, don't be a yelling, arguing ass bitch. If you are yelling, if you like starting fights, if fighting is your love language, we ain't gonna get along. I'm telling you, I hate fighting. Fighting, yelling, like these motherfuckers that stay next door, dog. The girl yells at her kids for breathing, nigga. Like, I just like, damn, bro, how the fuck do y'all wake up this mad, this early, every day? Every fucking day? Cause they're like, also, you know, the kids want to get the fuck out of these bum ass apartments. So you know what I'm saying? One day the kids was outside riding a bike, my nigga. She wouldn't even let the kids live to ride the bike. I wanted to tell that bitch like, damn, let them kids live. Hold, don't nobody want to sit up in here with your miserable trout face, anvil face smash looking ass. I hate that shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie, fool. I hope them kids grow up and kill one of them. Kill both of the parents, cause the stepdaddy ain't shit either, man. I done heard that nigga like backhand one of them kids, you know what I'm saying, like a motherfucker. And like, bro, I felt so pathetic because, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to kill him. But I was like, you know, I said, bro, these kids they gonna grow up, they gonna realize that this shit is not what's up, that's not life, if he's even still around. Cause to me, in my mind, this is just me just passing judgment. The mom is a fucking bum, cause you letting, you know, this nigga ain't even these kids' daddy. And even if it is that they daddy, he ain't got no business putting his motherfucking hands on them kids like that, fool. Cause you ain't gonna do no grown man like that. And then also, I'm gonna tell you something. That Napoleon complex with short niggas is real. I don't know what kind of complex you want to call it when you a big nigga and you feel small, cause I've definitely dealt with that. But that Napoleon complex or like amongst black men in general, or just amongst men in general. But like, you always gotta prove that you a fucking man. That short nigga next door, he suffers from that shit. Then apparently he got a drug and an alcohol habit. Like, bro, like 2 weeks ago he was beating on that bitch for the 99 and the 2000, bro. Like, they was in that bitch moving furniture around like goddamn, like the Ashley furniture store.
Federal Credit Union, we help
Yeah, that's her old Trump face ass.
Like Operation.
And they was in that bitch just moving furniture around. I was like, bro, this shit is like, and I'm just over the bitches just drawing a goddamn kung fu monkey. And like they eventually did, like last week, nigga, I guess she wanted to go somewhere. And he fucking wasn't having it, or he was insecure with her because she was going out there with her horse skirt on, which ain't nothing wrong. Bitch, show them thighs. Show that you ready, that you hot and ready like Little Caesars, and you want to give that pussy to somebody else outside the house. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Go get your pussy beat, bitch. I love it. So, you know what I'm saying? They got into like he put the bitch in a full nest in some kind of chokehold or something in front of the kids. Nah, I don't watch TV. Period. Tell you, I ain't got Netflix. I ain't got none of that shit. I just be in this bitch reading, drawing, catching up on anime, and watching motherfuckers destroy shit with a blowtorch on YouTube. But yeah, she eventually got free, dog, and ran outside. I was like, I got to get away. So then another goddamn story is like, bro, like upstairs, this hood nigga got into it with a girl, and like they was already arguing earlier that morning. But then they fucked around and left and came back and was still arguing. And next you know, he broke up with the bitch, and like she's out this bitch like taking her 2 boxes. What kills me is like, my nigga, she had all her stuff sitting outside waiting on her homegirl to come and pick her up. And she just kept talking. You think you gonna stop me, bitch? I'm still that bitch. I ain't never dealt with no bump. Like, nigga, she was just talking to herself the whole time coming up and down the stairs. And I was just watching her sit outside. Nigga, she took the printer. She took the microwave, nigga. She took all the bath towels, nigga. She had so many goddamn pairs of shoes. And it made me sad, because it was just like, damn, bro, we black people do not prepare for, like, the worst of the fucking worst, dog. And I ain't gonna lie, when her homegirl came and picked up like a 2004 Altima, and I ain't gonna lie, her homegirl titties was kind of sagging, because they supposed to be sagging. And all that shit, I still fuck her. She had a cute face, she had a fat ass, but I wasn't finna go outside and get caught from that bullshit. And like, you know, the girl her homegirl came and picked her ass up. And you know what I'm saying, she had some kids in the car. And now you got to put that shit to the side because your homegirl done broke up with her man. And like, she had stuffed all her shit in that car. And I was like, bro, like, where are the kids? Like, no, bro, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, if there's any other woman in this goddamn live stream or whatever right now, I'm gonna tell you why I don't help. Why I don't help women and shit like that. I've even seen a nigga like basically choke a bitch out here. Why I don't? Because you are going to turn right back around and be with that fucking person. Because you believe you deserve that kind of treatment. So if you gotta also understand, Paulisha, I am 6'3", 350 pounds. I got this goddamn Amazon beard I'm trying to grow. And like, I just look the way I look. I am scary looking. I scare the average motherfucker. You wanna know how I know I scare the average nigga? Cause every time I meet a new nigga, you know, they tell me, man, yo big ass, dog. Nigga might have to shoot your ass, he have to fight you. You already scared, cause why would you say some stupid shit like that to me? That shit ain't funny. When I go back home, I'm finna start slapping niggas for saying shit like that. Like, bitch, if you gonna shoot, then shoot. Because like, don't say no weird tender dick ass shit like that to me. Cause now I'm gonna be figuring out ways how to, I'm gonna be figuring out what kind of cereal to eat out your motherfucking skull just in case you try me, bitch. That shit ain't player, dog. Don't do that shit. But it's like the women that are being abused, just like this girl, this woman I'm talking about next door, bro. You still with this nigga. You ain't got shit. You've put yourself in this fucked up ass situation. So this is your fault. No, I'm not helping none of y'all. No, sir. You got me fucked up. Now, unless like, you know what I'm saying, it would just have to be situational as fuck. Cause it's like, I can easily get killed. And then she gonna turn around and goddamn, and still, you know, he gonna be in jail, I'm gonna be dead, or vice versa, and she gonna find a new dick to suck on. And anybody who listening to this podcast, you can get mad with a West Side player all you want to, but I'm kicking straight facts. I done seen this shit happen one too many times. My very first fight in the streets was behind some pussy I didn't even get to smell, and it was mainly because the bitch was mad because I didn't want to fuck her. I didn't like pay attention. I didn't want her advances. And so she gonna tell her boyfriend I tried to fuck, and it's like, bitch, ain't nobody want you. And because he was a tender dick ass nigga, it resulted to a fight. And that shit just weird. And that's also like, it's like the power of the pussy and the power of like a nigga thinking he ain't never gonna get no more pussy in his life. So he feel like he gotta fight for some pussy that he borrowing. Even if you marry that woman, dog, you borrowing that pussy. I want you to know right now, you living in a house with a woman, you in a relationship, whatever the fuck, you borrowing that pussy. She just letting you get a taste of that motherfucker. It's like Chinese food, nigga. You eat a whole plate of that bitch, an hour later you gonna be hungry again. So nah, I'm not. You gonna turn. You feel trapped. You created your own personal hell, and thinking somebody finna goddamn help you escape that bitch. No, ho, no. Cause you might do good for a week by yourself, but then you gonna be right back, face down, ass up, dick and balls in your throat. And I done got beat the fuck up. I done got shot. Nah, nigga, I got a whole kid back home. You got me fucked up on Crip. You got me fucked up. It's not going down like that this way. Yeah, that too, Jay Hill, the power of a weak mind. But see, I'm gonna tell you something too, Jay Hill. While like I'm partial to that answer, the other side of that too is like, man, the man just want to be loved, right? Cause like for the most part, I heard this real ass quote that what's that girl name? The girl that came up with the slut walk. Is it Amber Rose? I think it is Amber Rose. Is it Amber Rose? Y'all tell me. I'm finna look it up real quick. Amber Rose. But like she said a real ass quote. It is Amber Rose. She said a real ass quote where like yeah, it is Amber Rose, her fine ass. Damn, that bitch only 35. I would lick her face. But yeah, 18.5 million followers. God damn. But yeah, so she said this real ass quote, and I'm paraphrasing. She was like, women choose who they want to fuck, men fuck who they can. And that was real. And that was some real ass, because like most men feel like you got to show out and beat the brakes off that pussy, cause you feel like, you know, you gotta do all this extra cause you want her to come back. You know what I'm saying? You thinking from a place of poverty, even with pussy. Same thing with like money, right? And so if you thinking that way, you think you ain't never gonna get no more pussy, when like obviously you gonna get some more pussy. But I mean at that point you're like, man, I don't want to lose this bitch. If you thinking from a poverty mind frame from pussy, then shit, you are exactly like that Amber Rose quote, my nigga. Men do, they fuck who they can. That's why, like, but see, I'm gonna tell you something, that shit ain't true for me. I fuck who I want. I will always goddamn Amber Rose new bae look just like her. I will always fuck who I want. Ain't no motherfucker you try to tell me because I was big, you know. And one thing, I've never been told I was ugly. Women will always scare me because I've been a big, tall, aggressive motherfucker, right? Like I say what I mean what I say. But dog, I've always been picky about who I feed dick. Like you should be a man. Tay, I'm telling you, 19 years old, young nigga. Be very suggestive of who you feed your man meat. There's never been a female I fucked that I ain't want to fuck. I've never fucked a female out of desperation. You listening to the SyrupTalk, KJ. That's what the fuck you listening to. Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe in that shit, bro. You know, everybody got the opportunity to fuck who they want. Just understand that there's levels to this shit. And like I've always, you know what I'm saying, looked at myself like I was $1 million nigga. I refuse to let anybody try to tell my black ass otherwise. Exactly, this dick ain't free. Yeah, it's like, man, I ain't asked for this slave ass body frame. I ain't asked for this shit. This shit is in my bloodline. I can't help this shit. I chose the hair and the beard. Now that was my decision, but everything else I can't help how the fuck I'm built. Bitch, that ain't got nothing to do with me. These are fucking out of control genetics. And I'm telling you something, man, the more that energy that you put out, that you respect yourself, that you're $1 million motherfucker, that you not to be fucked with, you get out what you put in. Now you gonna attract energy vampires and bums, cause they're like, God damn, bro, I wish I was this nigga. Or like, you know, you gonna have the women like, just come in my face and stick your finger in my butt. You know, so you gonna get all kinds of shit like that. But for the most part, people gonna have to respect. It's gonna make people respect your energy. Like I'm automatically aggressive with a motherfucker off top because like it's just some animal shit. And so I had to make you motherfucking respect me all out the gate. And then after that, I do that, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with me dealing with women. Anyways, like I do that off top to let them know like, hey bitch, I'm not the trick. I'm not gonna help you pay no fucking bills. You better goddamn spread that pussy on goddamn what's the on a goddamn premium Snapchat or something before you think Clem finna pay for a motherfucking thing your way, bitch. No sir, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no spam. There's all these different ways you can be a pretty motherfucker and get paid. You better figure it out. Go on squirt on camera and charge these motherfuckers $20 a month. Why not? That's another subscription-based service. You get 1,000 people paying $20 a month. Hey, let's do the math. If I got 1,000 people times, well, that's $2,000. Wait, no, that's 20. Nigga, wait a minute. Let me find me a pretty bitch and tell her what she need to do with her pussy. 20,000 nigga times 12. That's 240 grand a year. Just for people watching an old video of you squirting on goddamn what is it? I forgot what my vids only or my fan club only. You know all the different websites.
I only have 15 seconds, so check this out.
Y'all know all the different websites.
TikTok has the dopest short form videos curated just for you.
Yeah, man, you better figure that shit out. Y'all know I ain't lying. Every pretty motherfucker on here got, or you can go to the depths of Pornhub or Xvids or whatever. All these bitches got mother. I need to quit calling women bitches, but you like all these girls. A majority of them, I ain't gonna say all of them, cause I know some of them will get mad. I don't give a fuck. But a lot of them, hey, nigga, goddamn college ain't working. You tired of eating noodles and shit, my nigga? Hey, show that pussy on start a premium Snapchat. You already riding the dildo for free at your house. Why not get paid? Cause a motherfucker want to smell your butt cheeks anyways. Yeah, just make sure it's in 4K. Look, because I'm gonna tell you why I said I'm gonna tell them what they need to do on some pimp shit. Cause like motherfuckers complain all the time. And it's like, bruh, it's the internet. Get on this bitch, show some butt cheeks, and start a website. Because like working a goddamn job, you ain't gonna be frustrated. You have to goddamn let go of your inhibitions. Stop giving a fuck about what a broke motherfucker got to say about you. If you and this bitch both CNAs and both of y'all work at the same goddamn job, why do you give a fuck about what that bitch think? Both of you hoes broke. Fuck her. If you thicker than her, your ass is fatter, you feel like that pussy more good, you feel like you look better than her or whatever the fuck you telling yourself, bitch, make some videos and sell them hoes. Wear a pair of panties all day and charge a nigga $80 to pay for them bitches. I done seen it. Nigga be in a goddamn gal comment, but I want to smell the butthole part of your drawers, bitch. Nigga goddamn be in the comments and tell her, hey, how much can I pay to get a pair of used panties? She just be like, well, DM me, love. Next thing you know, she in her goddamn Instagram store or Snapchat posting that nigga goddamn PayPal receipt. And now she got on a pair of panties she done farted in, probably even took a dump or whatever, cleaned them up somewhat good, make sure it still got her stank on it. The good kind of stank. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not that whole fuck, take my soul, SpongeBob green breath of death ass funk. But you know what I'm saying, that good musky pussy funk. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or maybe I'm just weird. I don't care. And she sent them hoes to goddamn Cuba somewhere. This nigga's in Cuba. Have y'all ever seen, what's that anime called? I'm finna call it. Got Tokyo Ghoul. You know how like in Tokyo Ghoul, old buddy was smelling that blood and he was like, oh! That's how them niggas be when they smelling them panties. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I just can't, I can't, bruh. If you will play, pussy is free. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I have never and never will pay for no pussy in my life. Now, you know what, I'm gonna take that back. As I get older and I don't feel like doing that dating game shit, I might look at a bitch, I got $200, just come over here and sit on my face and let me goddamn knock you down for the $99 and $2,000. Now I say that, but at the same time, I think like, bro, I can spend them $200 on like some art supplies or some shit. Okay, you know what inspired me to almost do that shit is like I watch a lot of Slim Thug's goddamn let me plug up this phone before it dies. I watch a lot of Slim Thug's videos and shit. Like he got this whole thing called Sugar Daddy Slim or whatever. And like it made sense. It's like, bro, you get tired of like doing these fuck ass games like, oh, she wants to be taken out on a date and treated like all this shit. And you still may not get that pussy. Cause like if she don't like you, she ain't gonna fuck. And you know what? That's her goddamn right. If she don't wanna fuck, she gonna get a goddamn free meal and finesse your bitch ass. Nigga, that's on you. This is why I tell niggas all the time, be a woman's friend first. You be her friend, nigga, it opens up all kinds of perks. And the pussy come along with it, cause it's kind of like on some business shit. You're showing a genuine interest in who the fuck they are. But you can't be doing that shit from a malicious place. You have to actually be involved. You dig what I'm saying? I understand people want to fuck. I understand completely that sometimes you just want to fuck. You just want to fuck something. That's cool. But knowing that just wanting to fuck something comes with consequences. And when you make a motherfucker slow down and think about their action to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? That's also how you can build a relationship with that motherfucker. She might be $1 million bitch. She don't even know it. You don't even know it. Now y'all getting money together and you having 58, you having 25 access to the pussy. Now you in there. Now you bringing another girl. Now you got a whole stable. Now you really pimping. Just don't pretend, man. You ain't gotta goddamn do all these circus acts for no pussy. Pussy is free. It's gonna always be free. They're just gonna keep charging them lame motherfuckers. They gonna keep. I ain't gonna call you lame. They gonna keep charging men who ain't got no confidence, and they feel like, hey man, I got deep pockets. I'm just gonna pay for this pussy and get straight to the point. Cool. Fair exchange, no robbery. Just not Clement Walton III, bro. Pussy is free. You got me fucked up. Never have, never will, bro. I don't believe in that shit. I just speak my mind. That's why, like, whenever I work at places, I just be quiet. I be quiet and I observe and I figure out who I can fuck with and who I can't. And if I can't fuck with you, I'm just not. I don't want this podcast to be too long, so I'm probably gonna shut that bitch down. I don't know. People might listen to. They might sit back and listen to and watch 2 hours worth of me talking shit and drawing. Yeah, man. Like don't come. Like I realize that talking with a lot of women, like don't come in on some scheming shit. Like she might already want to fuck. You ain't gotta goddamn go through all these extra ass things, but then if you come through on some trying to scheme on the pussy shit, don't get mad when she goddamn pull out her bag of tricks too. Retarded motherfucker. Yeah, I'm the black Django everywhere I work. And then, like, as I get older, I just get more and more, I ain't gonna say settled into my ways, but that's one thing to say. It's like I get more and more settled into my ways, but it's like I read too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? I read too much, I watch people, I'm hella observant, and it's like, man, fuck that shit. Everybody on some robot shit. Motherfucking manager be wanting to be so serious at work, but then they go home and beat on their kids and their wife. Like, life too short to be walking around this bitch just angry all the fucking time. And that's why, like, you know, so I never really got along with management like that, cause like everybody act like like you are an adult if you're not drinking yourself to death, doing cocaine, and just upset at the fucking world. Like I refuse, man. Nigga, I watch Powerpuff Girls and smoke a blunt. Like I enjoy my life. You got me fucked up. Not finna stop cause you upset today, bitch. And go, dang, I shouldn't do it, syrup. I lie as much as I need to in that goddamn the interview, but once I'm in the door, bitch, it's a wrap. Y'all done fucked up and let the wrong nigga through the door. Once we do that bank account shit, it's a wrap. I'm finna act the straight ass on the job every day. You should have never let me in here, bitch. And I'm finna try to fuck the thickest girl in the job. I'm gonna make her my best friend. I'm gonna eat her lunch with her. She's gonna bring me lunch just so I can taste what she cooks at the house. She's gonna want to know my opinions and thoughts on life, my philosophies. She's gonna want to know why I don't want to fuck anybody right now. She's gonna want to know why I want to draw all the damn time. I'm gonna fuck around and make her my slave and she don't even know it. I got my control over Debo. Yeah, I'm gonna set that character. I do. I mind control bully people. I ain't gonna lie. I want your mind, bitch. I ain't gotta go through. I ain't gotta say but so many words, my nigga. I ain't gotta bully nobody. I'm gonna make you my best fucking friend and my slave. Oh yeah, when they bring you meals and nigga, when they share meals, if they ain't got shit to eat, and like you know what I'm saying, they just want to share it with you, it's a wrap. My nigga, you know you just found a random dollar in your bra, and you're like, hey Clem, we can split these bag of chips. Really? Oh, you fuck with the fat man. Okay, I like you. I'm talking about my experiences as being a adult black man dealing with women on the job, period. Cause like I go as far back as like it was this. Let me get this sound into the microphone. Thick ass lady named Diana that I used to work with at Taco Bell. She had 2 kids and she was married to this ex dope boy nigga. And like Diana was educated like a motherfucker fool, like cause her daddy was a Muslim. He had dreads. Like she was like 1 out of 5 kids. And so they used to live in Mexico. So she was living in Alabama because she ain't from Alabama. And Diana was black, by the way. And Diana had the fattest ass she had. Oh, we used to call her Dimples. Cause like nigga, when I say she had the most beautiful dimples in her motherfucking face. And like she used to smoke Black and Miles and weed, nigga. Like Diana was I was like 19. How old was I? I was 19, 20 when I started working at Taco Bell. Diana had I think I goddamn everybody wanted to squeeze Diana ass, but you already know the ones that know that they fine. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain aura around them. You like, man, I just can't go breathing in that bitch face. I gotta throw my whole Taco Bell check of $7.25 times 25 hours a week at that bitch. It's like, nah, Diana wasn't like that. But Diana loved me because I was a young semi-street nigga. I ain't give a fuck. Like, if y'all think what y'all hearing right now is turned up, y'all would have loved me 7 years ago. Because 7 years ago, my not giving a fuck was times 3,000. I didn't give no fuck as a young nigga, dog. I didn't give a fuck. Nah, she was 10 times better than Freckles. Freckles ain't shit to Diana. Freckles ain't got shit. If Freckles gained goddamn let me talk to the podcast. So podcast, I used to work with this red bone lady named we used to call her Freckles. She was fine, but she ain't Diana fine. You know what I'm saying? If Freckle gained 80 to 100 pounds, she would still probably not be fucking with Diana because her personality is kind of trash. But Diana's personality was so live. But Diana loved a young hood nigga Clem. You know what I'm saying? It's like one day I was talking about my thought process on relationships and shit. And she's like, you know what, Clement, I will be with you. Now this is a whole married bitch. Her husband used to scare me because of how he looked. Because you know what I'm saying, I come from an ex-drug dealer family. So you know what I'm saying, I know the look in the nigga eyes around pussy. Like, you got this fine ass bitch. She like she ain't never had kids before in her life. I bet you her pussy smell like goddamn Victoria's Secret body scrub and the finest weed ever. You know what I'm saying? Alaskan thunderfuck. So you know what I'm saying? But Diana was in love, dog. She when she said that shit, I knew that. I said, oh, I can be me and pull fine ass bitches. Oh, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. Another confirmation to how like I knew like, dog, all you gotta do is just be yourself. And like I would be at work talking about Power Rangers and gang banging. I have been this way for a long time. This is no facade. I have been this way for a long time, since a sperm cell, nigga. So I met this stripper chick named Alex. Shout out Alex if she ever goddamn find me on Instagram or whatever the fuck. But so like I was basically like being a big brother to her little brother named Michael. Cause like Michael would slang so much dick every week, nigga. He possibly was finna have another motherfucking set of twins or a baby with some kind of bitch, like all kinds of day. Like who the fuck is a drag queen? I'm not finna deal with you, Paulies. I'm telling a story. So yeah. So then one day, me and Michael had to go to goddamn we went to Tampa to go rescue his sister. Now his sister's a stripper, and Michael loved his family. So I was in the car giving Michael some real life game, you know, about life. And like I was only like, Michael was like 16, I was like probably 20, 21. But you know, he looked up to me like I was a big brother. So you know, I just treated him. It was him and another cat named Joe. Joe done got married and he done had a kid. Shout out to Joe Arnold, my nigga. I see you doing your thing. and Joe sell cars and shit. So they was both young as fuck, wild, and just being young high school niggas, you know what I'm saying? And they were both mulatto. I used to make fun of them for being mixed, and they used to call me fat. We had a lot of fun at Taco Bell, bro. I done completely stopped drawing, so let me start drawing. So so then we went to Panama. We went to Tampa. Like, nigga, we took off from work to go rescue his sister because she had got herself into some fuck shit. Or no, she just wanted to come and visit. So what made me like her off top, not necessarily because she was a thick ass half Hispanic chick, but like, nigga, she had never met me before in my life, but like, nigga, she fed me. We went to some restaurant, and you know, so I had to drive on the way back, and she was feeding me, and like, she was enjoying the shit, and we're both Tauruses, so like, I get along with Taurus women a lot more than I do Taurus men. So we're both eating this shit, and so I'm in the back seat because we done switched up now. It's like nighttime, and I'm giving Mike some real life game of my life. Mike done went to the stove. She wants to talk shit to me to intimidate me. She like, so you think you a man, huh? I was like, bitch, what? Wait, what? She's like, you know what I'm saying? It was something on the lines of like just trying to test my gangster. So now I'm on. I'm like, oh, you want me to push your kneecap behind your head because you feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck you like Bigfoot or something or whatever. And you know, so I didn't. But like back then, dog, when I was a young nigga, my mind was extremely on like, it's either you like me or you don't. So if you gave me the impression off top that you didn't like me, you was automatically an enemy to me. Hence the reason why, like I said, if I'm gonna murder, I'm gonna fucking murder. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think she liked me, so I was automatically start treating her like a bitch. But such was not the case, dog. Alex loved my black ass. Then we had to go, so then fast forward, probably maybe like a year later, longer than that, I say probably like 2 years later, we had to go rescue Alex because she had got pregnant, and the nigga she was with or whatever was beating on her. And this motherfucker was like 10 months pregnant outside sleep. So once again, I took off of work again to go help Mike rescue his fucking sister. And man, we went down to Panama City. And I'm gonna tell you how savage, this was like I was into the Christian shit a whole lot then. And I still even take this shit as a sign of like, yo man, the negative energies that be didn't want us to go rescue her. Mike had a goddamn 1990 whatever the fuck Caprice Classic. And tell me why, while we was driving on the way back, the back window of that Caprice Classic blew the fuck out. I'll never forget that shit long as I live. The back of that motherfucker blew out. Hey, Sam! The back of that motherfucker flew out. And so me and Mike was riding. We was like, wait, because, you know, Alex, she pregnant, so she in the back sleep. We done covered her up with a blanket and shit. You know what I'm saying? And while she got damn sleep, I was like, Mike, I hear a lot of wind, dog. Is the back windows like? He was like, yeah. I was like, Mike, the goddamn back windshield is gone. He like, no, it ain't. I said, Mike, give me a penny. So I found a penny in his car. I took that motherfucking penny, and when I chunked that bitch, and they heard it hit the trunk, I said, Mike, the back windshield is gone, nigga. That was some wild ass shit. Then, you know what I'm saying, Alex eventually had the baby, yada yada yada. She was trying to get penis while she was pregnant, which ain't nothing wrong, man. She pregnant, she goddamn wanna fuck something. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But like I messed around and made her cry. Cause she was trying to talk to me about something. I said, Alex, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talk. She's like, oh my God. I was like, the fuck just happened? And then I remember even one time, and I said this shit probably last night. Last night on the live stream, like, you know, so Alice was so goddamn fine. You know what I'm saying? You know, I come from this little country ass city. You know, any kind of new fine motherfucker come through the motherfucking the city. Everybody and their grandma's trying to plug her with a baby. And so, you know, so Alex is a stripper. She used to breaking that shit down, and like, she know how to break niggas real good. And she already knew, you know, so she had told with me. Cause like at one point in time, I was gonna be her manager as a stripper. And I was trying to figure out like, okay, how's this shit gonna work? Like, am I gonna get shot? Like, I was trying to escape the hood nigga shit, but I was like, yo, if she can get some money, if we can get some money together, she being a stripper and me being her daddy, so to speak, bitch, let's get this money. So, we was figuring that shit out. Cause she was gonna live in Alabama for a minute, but then she eventually ended up going back. I don't know what the fuck Alex at now. Last time I seen Alex, she was in like Tennessee or some shit. Well, I said, that's a hustling ass bitch, man. She just needed to get focused. Last time I heard from Alex, she was trying to come and live with me out here in Houston. That's the last I heard from Alex. Yep, that's the last I heard from Alex, man. And last time I talked to Mike, which was like a week ago, she's still doing her motherfucking thing. But I knew then, I said, nigga, if I can make a stripper cry, I'm that nigga. Like, that was my thought process. I said, nigga, if I can make a stripper cry and have her under my serenade, I said, nigga, I'm that nigga. Yeah, I was gonna be her manager. I was basically, cause look, I had took her to a strip club in Dothan, cause that's the city I'm from. And like, buddy, like, so, you know, is this your boyfriend? Is your manager? She's like, yeah, you know, that's my partner, Clem. And I was like, oh shit, I'm entering this world. You know, I automatically felt like, hey, dog, I am entering the world of strip club management. That shit was gonna be lit, but apparently the good, sweet black Jesus had another motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, route for a nigga. Even at this one point in time, I was trying to sell cocaine. You know, so I was gonna come to Atlanta, ironically, KJ. And go get me I was gonna take the Suburban to Atlanta with 2 to 3 bricks in it, and I was gonna get my cut. Yep, I've lived one hell of a life when I say that shit out loud. I just never really paid it. And then like I'm gonna have this bitch recorded, so this shit is gonna be even more epic to listen to. Yeah, well, I told her, hey man, let's get this money, like bullshitting. And so like nothing too, like she wanted to come and live with me out here in Houston. I told her, I said, look here, bitch. She's like, I want to change my life, big daddy. I want to go to school and all this other kind of shit. I said, look here, bitch. You come out here, yo, you finna go show some ass or some tits at Onyx. You gonna have to. I'm not like let me tell you something about Clement Walton III. Let me flip the camera real quick. Yeah, y'all look at me. Clement Walton III don't take care of no goddamn woman. Look, let me zoom in. Let me show you. See my eyeball? Clement Walton III don't take care of no motherfucking woman. Never will. Never will. And they said my lifestyle was basically Grand Theft Auto. Wait, I probably have. Ain't no telling, bro. And no, but like, okay, so let me expound upon it when I say taking care of. If you a whole grown motherfucker and you can do for yourself, I'm talking like in terms of like just paying all the fucking bills for that girl, like just extreme what I deem to be like tricking kind of shit. No, I won't do that. You have to be in motion. You got to be doing something to where like, okay, I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Cause like she trying to get her shit together. I don't mind, you know, helping you out. But if you on some entitlement shit just cause you got a vagina, you got me fucked up. That's not how this shit work. That's not how this shit work, period. That's not how it worked for me. I can't stand a lazy ass woman makes my skin crawl. Period. If you feel entitled and feel like, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker finna take care of you just cause you in here and you some in-house pussy basically, which like really you done lowered your value for no fucking reason cause you're worth way more than that. I'm not gonna deal with you. Cause like, I don't wanna be the one to treat you bad. You know what I'm saying? Cause you said some shit you got out of line. And the first thing that's gonna come out my mouth is like, man, bitch, you ain't doing nothing but just giving a nigga some pussy. I can get pussy anywhere. And I was bad. Dude, young Clement, young Syrup was real bad. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a pimp so bad. So like, I was into a lot of pimpology kind of shit. I was listening to a lot of pimps. Oh, Sam, don't you come in here with that fuck shit. Don't you come here with that fuck shit. That's why KJ ain't leaving. Now, look, no, that doesn't mean shit to me because, like, number one, in my mind, I'm $1 million nigga. So, like, I can go get pussy anywhere. You can get pussies in abundance. Dick is in abundance. Sex is in abundance, period. But you cannot be with a motherfucker that's not trying to build nothing. Pussy has never really meant that much to me. Cause, like, once I got me son, I was like, oh, so this is what pussy does. Cool. Let's get some money. Nah, I don't know, bro. Cause like my what's I'm looking for? Not perspective. My dealings with women is like, especially once you fuck the breaks off of them and you treat them like they're human. I'm speaking from my perspective. This might sound chauvinistic, but it's like I've seen it. This is what my mama told me when I was 10 years old. Look, don't be sticking your dick in these girls because once you fuck them good, they ain't gonna want to leave. Apparently, that's what my daddy did to my mama, and you know what I'm saying? I seen the results, and she was crazy. I've also seen those results with my son, mama. So, therefore, a lot of people feel entitled, you know what I'm saying, to a certain level of love or perks or whatever the fuck with you. And it's like, bro, you gotta do more than just fuck. Like, it's 2 of us here. It's 2 goddamn brains. Both of us should be goddamn developing some kind of multi-million-dollar motherfucking ideas. Yeah, man, you know, so we have penises, fools. So like, we don't know how our dick feel to these women, and I ain't trying to find out how a penis feel. So therefore, it's like, I don't know, you know, so what kind of nerve ending, what kind of button you pushing when you beating the back of that pussy, or, you know, or digging in it, like, as I like to do, because I don't believe in just beating the pussy. I mean, like, you know, it's actually attached to a person. But, you know, so you don't know what you, especially if you know how to fuck. As you know, when my homegirl Atlanta came out, like, a lot of men don't know how to fuck. I'm good at that shit. If we want to talk, fuck that printer. If you know how to fuck, if you're good at fuck, if you know the difference between a clitoris and a labia, you are a dangerous motherfucker. If you know how to feel around in that pussy and make her squirt, you a dangerous motherfucker. If you know how to do anything that she likes consecutively, you a dangerous motherfucker. Clement, let me goddamn. No, don't bring your personal problems into my goddamn live stream, Sam. Don't you do it. Let me tell you something. Hold on, I gotta get some water 'cause I'm thirsty. Wait. Let me tell you something. You a dangerous motherfucker if you know how to make that. Because look, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I used to be controlling with sex. Like, I would fuck just to get my way. I ain't lying. I would fuck just to get my way because I knew I was good at it. I got a homegirl right now, nigga, that, like, she has already told me and know that if I fuck her again, she's gonna go crazy. And I wasn't even, dog, I ain't touched that pussy since I was 19. I'm 27. I'm good, and I wasn't even trying to fuck. I'm good at this shit. But they, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, a lot of men basically they work from like, hey man, I got a long dick, or like, I'm good at fucking. Like, dog, I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. Fucking is just a bonus. That's just what, that don't mean shit to me. But I know, like, for a lot of women, that you fuck around and you take some of that, you take that penis away. She's like, where the fuck you going? Cut all your ties. She done drew a dick into your paint with the key. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that shit in your life. Nah, look. Hey, I'm telling you, but look, you come to my mama house and I'm in my drawers, you know what you came here for. You know what you came here for. And I know what I wanted to do when you called my phone. I already knew what my intentions was. Am I done with this shit? It's basically, yeah, we got them to inked all these holes. We only got 14% to the phone. Now let's see if we can slap some color on this bitch. So I'm gonna stop this recording on this right here, and I'm just gonna talk shit to y'all till the phone die. And that's another video that I can put on YouTube. Yeah, man, you got to be good at that shit. Ain't no borrowing no shit, nigga. She came to borrow some grits. That's what the fuck she came to borrow. And I'm like DMX, Clem gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you what you came for. I want all jaw and pussy. You shouldn't have came here. I came to fuck. Dog, you don't look, man. Don't come here. Cause I'm good at it. I'm gonna figure out what you like. I'm gonna do shit to you that you probably ain't motherfucking, that you probably never had done to you before, cause I'm nasty. I watch a lot of Pornhub. Have y'all ever, it's a book called The Secret Kiss. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at this shit, dog. I'm good at this shit. Then beyond sexual shit, I figure out what a woman really likes. Do you like your feet rubbed, bitch? Excuse me if the word bitch offends you. That's right, jaw and slaw. I like you, Sam. I see why KJ don't want to leave. Jaw and slaw. I figure out what you like for real. I buy motherfuckers flowers and roses. I paint pictures and shit. Like, look, nigga, I got this one girl that I dated in middle school. I don't know if that shit even count, but it counted to me. Because she had big titties. And I was like, yo, she was red. She had big titties. So, yeah, it's a book called The Secret Kiss. It's about eating pussy. It's called, like, the ultimate kiss or The Secret Kiss. It's about eating pussy. So, like, there's a girl I went to school with named Caressa. Caressa was always red and had big, giant, soft-ass titties. And she, you know, so we dated at one point in time. So then, nigga, she still got a picture. I drew her, and I was 12. Let me flip this camera again. She still got a picture that I drew her when I was 12. I'm in her fucking head, nigga. We 27 and 28 now. I'm good at this shit. Romance, fucking, I'm good at this shit. That's why you just can't be goddamn giving everybody. You're caressing the dick. That's right, Sam. You're right. Not for me, KJ, for you. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no goddamn interstate, international plex. We ain't having that shit though. Yeah. It's another girl that I went to elementary school with. I motherfucking drew her a picture. We was in high school. She is married. She was working at GameStop. Cause you know what I'm saying? I was doing the midnight release shit like KJ Daddy. She had me come up there earlier, you know what I'm saying, before the midnight release. She still got a picture, 2 pictures. I drew her in high school. Women remember that shit. Free fucking game, dog. Draw that girl butt naked and see what happens. I'm giving free game. Look, we're gonna keep going to the phone die. This shit finna die. We're gonna crank it up one more again. Come back in though. It's going down. Excuse me. It's going down podcast. Damn, but that's a lot of disk space. So we have been recording for 2 motherfucking hours. I'm gonna set this camera up, man, so y'all can look at me while I'm talking this shit. I'm finna fuck around and go off on this computer. All right, hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a minute while I set up this goddamn camera. All right, let's set this camera up right while I fuck off on this computer. Yeah, man, I'm good at this shit, dog. If I was a dog ass nigga, a lot of y'all motherfucking women folk, even your grandma, nigga, if your grandma fine enough, nigga, she'd be fucked up behind me. But I just, you know, I see the power of good fucking. That shit get you in trouble. Yep. Ask real motherfucking questions. I forgot what the fuck I was doing. Fix this. Fix this. It's hot than a bitch in here. You're starting to sweat talking about them stories. This podcast been fun than a motherfucker. These last couple live streams have been fun. But I can't wait till my black ass start working at these graphic design firms. I'm gonna have a lot more shit talking stories. Oh shit. Let's see, what am I about to do? I'm finna do something. I forgot what the fuck I'm about to do. I guess shit. You can flip through one of these Jake Parker books. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. Hold up real quick. Yeah, we can flip through these Jake Parker books. So y'all wanted to be looking at my face. Oh, there you go. I'm about to come on, fuck ass charger. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna see how the shit gonna go. But if not, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. I don't think it's gonna be too hard. As long as you got that, got a portfolio ready. Like, I was finna go work at this college campus, but like, nigga, they wanted you to do too much. They wanted you to go drive to different campuses and take pictures and shit. Then you gotta goddamn set up, the pamphlets and shit. I wasn't finna do all that shit, bro. I didn't want to come in there, make some cool shit, send that hoe to print, and go on by life. That's one of the main things I hate about fucking about, you know what I'm saying, working for people, plantation, all that bullshit. Cause it's like motherfuckers be wanting the whole world, and they only paying you so much, and then you know what I'm saying, they only goddamn, you only work part time. Like, bro, I'm not finna. This is why I make a bad employee, dog. Because like I'm in my mind automatically, I'm not finna go that motherfucking hard. I'm here part time, bitch. If I'm only here, I'm only here 20 hours a week, bitch. You gonna get 20 hours a week worth of work. We gonna flip through one of these art books till the phone die. I'm gonna see. Yeah, we got some time. So hold on. That's how they do graphic design. Yeah, like, you know, so working, like, the whole purpose of this company that I'm building right now, I want this to be an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what I'm finding trouble with to a certain extent is like finding other people who are, you damn right, full time, still don't want to do shit. Like, bitch, that shit's ridiculous. But one thing I'm finding hard is like people who are creative. You know what I'm saying? Whether you write, photography, graphic design, whatever the fuck you do, copywriting, you know what I'm saying? It's like finding motherfuckers who is ready to escape the matrix, or at least take steps. I don't tell look here, bitch, no, I don't tell nobody just jump up and quit your job, cause I ain't got no goddamn money to give you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to give you. But finding motherfuckers that want to take their gift and their talent to a whole another level, other than trying to work for somebody, that shit is hard. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, it's that fear. The fear is a motherfucker. I might color this motherfucker later on. Yeah, I think like after I let my phone charge, I'm gonna color this thing live. So I'm gonna get off the computer for the day. Go rest my black ass eyes and bust out one of these Jake Parker books. I probably shouldn't have moved that damn camera now. That's how I think about it, but we're gonna make it work. Still trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. Like 20 grand in fucking debt was like, you know, you can knock that shit down pretty fast if you wanted to. Figure out, you know, another form of income. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have people that gets like into the hundreds of thousands for a fucking piece of paper that you can't use. Like, I got a degree in electrical technology. I can't even use that bitch. It is what it is. And like, you know what I'm saying? When I first came out here to Houston, and a nigga went, if I wasn't able to use that bitch like a year within like me being like, I was like, bro, fuck that. I just go hustle, work a few jobs or whatever. Cause you know, so I'm still gonna do this art shit. So it is what it is. Let me go find. I'm probably gonna move this camera again, or can I move the shit? And man, kids ain't bad. They just a product. They're just a product of their environment. They learn that shit from somewhere. I move away from calling them kids bad, man, cause like, you know, they picked up that shit from somewhere. Sally Maker, come get these whole ass degrees, cause I ain't using them, bitch. Should have goddamn went with my dream of being an artist in the first place. But oh well, you live and you fucking learn, you know what I'm saying? You got to at least try some shit. At least be proud of yourself for trying. Cause that fucking process of going after a degree, it teaches you so much. It damn sure teaches you a lot about discipline. Discipline is a motherfucking Clay County kids. I'm finna flip this. Flip this damn camera to where like it can make sense. Nigga, I said the same shit when I moved over here to this shit out here. Cause like the old neighborhood I used to live in out here in Houston is called Greens Point. The moniker is called Guns Point. But Guns Point was cool. But where I'm at now, these niggas out here playing Fortnite in the middle of the daytime. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. Oh, you know, let me flip this. Can I flip this camera somewhere? Yeah, there you go. flip through one of these books for KJ because I know he a poor man for the right now. Yeah, man, these niggas out here playing Fortnite. I don't know. Did I flip through this one before, KJ? You seen this one before? Reese Guy, you done missed the good shit talking. Or the drawing too. Well, we still talking shit. We're gonna keep talking shit till the phone die. Yes, I got like all 4 of these niggas' books. I'm pretty sure he probably gonna make some more. See, I got, that's 3, that's 4, 2, and we got 1. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna flip through 3 then. And just talk shit about life. But you know what I'm saying? It's not the end all be all, man. Like, nigga can still figure out how to escape from the plantation, man. You have to goddamn put a plan in action and make a lot of sacrifices. You know, that's one of the main things people won't do, man. They won't make sacrifices. They still want to goddamn have Jordans and fucking think you're gonna be able to chase that dream. It's like, nah. But I ain't gonna lie, fool, as soon as a nigga get one of these plantations or even land me a bigger paying client, you know, I'm doing a lot of marketing shit on LinkedIn. I'm probably gonna do that shit tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do this shit today. But I'm gonna finish up my portfolio today. I'm gonna make sure I at least do that today. It's like I forgot the fuck I was saying. We doing my motherfucking thing. The courageous prince. I said fuck them Jordans. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I'm glad Jay Hill said this shit. Yeah, man, like, you can't be comfortable and like chasing your dream at the same time. It doesn't fucking work. Listen to a nigga who has been uncomfortable for the past 3 years. That shit don't work. That's a fucking myth. It don't happen. Let me get this light to get right. Oh, is that fucking up? Yeah, that look good. That look alright. And then it's like I keep hearing what's I'm looking for? Like some people will say fake it till you make it, and some be like fuck that. I'm like, dawg, look, I'm not gonna fake shit. I look the way I fucking look. That's just it. Oh no, but once these goddamn higher paying clients or whatever, I go do this cold email marketing shit. I'm finna start at least getting my wig back twisted again. That shit don't cost that much, but I ain't gonna do that before I buy me some new books. Cause that's the only thing that's pissing me off about doing this freelance shit right now. Is like, man, I want to buy new books. Like that's all I fucking want. Buy new books, buy new school courses and shit. Like that's all I really be wanting. Yeah, man, Jake Parker's that nigga. I remember when he drew that shit. Let me change this motherfucking song.
I only have 15 seconds.
See, like, it's only 2 other places. I'm gonna check that out. Jay here, the Creative Live. Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh, fuck. What's his name? You know what I'm about to say it. Chris Jarvis. I think that's his name. I mainly want to do Schoolism. Schoolism is good, and also svs.com. They good too. And like, you know, so you basically getting a motherfucking you get like a college education for like $400. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit, what I did? Yeah, Chris Jarvis is dope than a motherfucker. But see, I think that'll work. So I don't know. They probably got some shit. I'm finna stop discounting shit. I'm just gonna check it out. I'm about to say I felt like I was automatically finna put him into a box. You know what I'm saying? Cause like he's a photographer. But like, man, I could probably learn something from that motherfucker too. Let me stop acting like that. Oh, come on, old fuck ass computer. And I got it's through me seeing this cat draw these bugs that make me like, I've been making myself get over the fear of like big giant ass beetles. And this cat is also one of the reasons why I like using that orange pencil. I like using orange pencils for my outlines or my sketches. Hold on, I'm looking for this song. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll take me a fucking nap after this live stream. Oh, Betty, hold up. So that way. Yeah, that way I gotta keep sliding that whole back and forth. Let me know if y'all can still see everything, okay? It looks kind of dark. It looked dark on my end. How's it looking on y'all end? It's looking dark on one side. I'm sick of this shit. Oh, wait. Man, fuck it. Y'all let me know if this shit fucking up or not. Oh, now there's a glare. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck it, we're gonna keep it going. Yeah, the human brain is weird, dog. That's why, like, you know, you have to learn how to get control over this motherfucker. And see, one of the main things I like about Jake Parker is that he know how to tell a story. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would these dogs with the shotguns be, you know what I'm saying, fighting dinosaurs and shit? Like, man, this shit's so lit. Let me know if I'm flipping through these pages too fast. And see, I keep his books on my desk for, like, you know what I'm saying, whenever I'm creating like a, you know what I'm saying, my characters for the bread box and Toasty and all that kind of shit there. Like, I've always been into cartoons. Still love doing the anime shit, but you know, I still need that simplistic cartoon look. These are Jake Parker's books called Drawings. Man, I'm finna shut this podcast down. This has been motherfucking episode 1 of what we gonna call this whole Syrup Talk. Yeah, bitch, this is Syrup Talk. Thank you for tuning in.